Hello there and welcome to the second game of this best out of 3 to decide if it is gonna be Qpanda or Evil Geniuses that will face up against Mouse Sports in the winners bracket finals later today, which will decide which one of the 4 teams in Group B of the Western qualifiers for the International 3 is gonna be making it out of their group and won't have to play tomorrow, because that is of course gonna be the privilege that you get if you indeed win the winners bracket finals today. For now, Qpanda are 1 game behind. They need to force out a game number 3 if they want to still be able to take down EG. EG looked really solid in the previous game, or maybe rather Qpanda not looking solid enough to be able to take that game. And we are going to be seeing if, and how, because I'm not doubting about the if, how Qpanda are going to be doing things differently this game.
Reserve time.
Because they have been yeah, not too strong in the previous game. Let's see how they can do it differently though. We see the bans not too different from what we are used to seeing. And then when I say we, I mean me. If you watch my stream often, you see these bans often. You see Shadow Demon first ban often. And we are going to be seeing also the Bat Rider and the Magnus getting banned out as well. Even though the Magnus on the side of Qpanda Red Pandas wasn't that threatening in the previous game, they still don't want to be facing it. The first pick is actually going to be going towards EG this game. And we are going to be seeing the Lone Druid getting banned out here as well for the last one. So Nyx Assassin is still in the pool. We still also have got that Darkseer. I've got all the supports. I've got the Lifestealer more importantly. A lot of options here coming off still from EG. And they pick up the Lifestealer as their first pickup. So we're going to see the Wisp actually by Qpanda. Now if you're going to be a Wisp and you're up against a Lifestealer, you already know that you're going to be up against a tough one, because Lifestealer is not an easy one to get ganked. And if he is in a fight and you're in a fight as a Wisp, you're going to get eaten up. But that is why we see the Clockwork getting picked up by Qpanda. Because Clockwork is of course that hero against a Lifestealer that can actually do something. Now, from what we've seen from Qpanda over the last weeks, as in last week and today, is that like we're used to seeing Qpanda fairly aggressive on the map. And I feel like they've kind of lost that edge. And when you have a Wisp, you need to have that edge. You need to be able to jump around the map.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Kind of curious to see if they're going to be able to do that. And what is EG going to pick? Because of course they know what Qpanda wants to do with that Wisp. Obviously. It's no secret. And EG actually ticking into their bonus time to think about these pickups. Do they still want a Nyx? They pick up the Rubik for themselves as their first support. Nyx Assassin gonna be ignored. We've seen Nyx Assassin ignored quite often lately this week, and with this week I mean only in the qualifiers here for the International 3 Western qualifiers. There's gonna be another Demon Storm Spirit here.
Dire team pick.
Qpanda, what are you gonna answer with? You need to have a strong mid against that hero. You need to have maybe a Queen of Pain. Because what they didn't do previous game, and what you should do against a Storm Spirit early game, is to kill him off, is shut him down. Delayed at level 6. And if you know that there's already gonna be a Wisp on the side of Qpanda, it's gonna be tough. Because Wisp is one of those supports that is not really that big of a threat earlier on in the game. Nyx Assassin is, but they need maybe more. Start of a Trilon is there. Gonna be seeing the banning phases next. EG gonna be banning out heroes that they don't want to be seen together with that IO. And outside of Qpanda, we're gonna probably have bans for, well, 1 more solo lane and 1 more support. Maybe they don't want to be facing a jungle hero, perhaps. But it's gonna be EG that gets to decide first, and they are the team that actually used quite a bit of their bonus time already. I'm gonna be ticking into more soon if they're not careful. And I'm not sure how much you want to use here, as, you know, it's limited, and you can't count on Qpad using their bonus time, because Qpad is actually also using the time that EG uses, obviously. So we're gonna have the bans coming out from Qpad real fast, going for a bit of a quick bans. Fast draft to just pressure EG a bit more. They have got the Chaos Knight as well as the Brewmaster banned out right now, as we see the Leshrac and the Skywrath Mage gonna be the bans from Qpad. Supports that they're expecting EG might want to go for. The last ban coming out from EG now, though, is it gonna be something that you would match up together with the Wisp, like a Tiny, like a Sven? Or like a Ricky. We've even seen Wisp Rickies, but Ricky's in this case is not really too good of a contestant, because that Lifestealer is gonna rage through your cloud and gonna eat you up.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And they are gonna be taking into their bonus time again.
Reserve time.
They're gonna be pressured in terms of bans. And hopefully Qpad takes this time to also think about what they want to do, just so that they can instantly ban again, as they have been doing. The Weaver is the last one to get banned out. Now Qpad actually not instantly banning, which is the first time. Gonna be using a bit of their time. Maybe banning out a Lina or a... no Jakiro either. It's gonna be a Darkseer that they're gonna be banning out. The offlaner, as I said, they still need a solo laner and a support. If you're not gonna be having a jungle hero, of course. Which is a possibility that is still definitely open. And we're gonna be seeing the Keeper of Light coming off for EG. Also with Blinding Light, something that is very nice against that Wisp. Might actually break tethers if you're propping it at the right time. Let's see what Qpad has in answer to that. What they still need is a mid laner. I would expect a mid laner and a carry. Something that still goes together with the Wisp. They can wait for that with the last pick, just a surprise EG bit. But then they need their mid laner, which I would expect is gonna be a Queen of Pain or Puck.
Reserve time.
Both heroes doing okay against the Storm. But they're taking their time, and for the first time they're actually going into the bonus time. I don't think Meepo is gonna get picked here, people. Just saying. You can hope all you want, but I don't think so. Puck Tiny. Could be a decent combination. That's what the chat says. Possibility definitely there. But they're gonna go for the Dragon Knight.
EG's turn to pick.
Now Dragon Knight combined with IO is not too strong in terms of jumping around the map. But it is very strong if you're gonna have yourself a bit of early push when that Dragon Knight is level 6 and IO isn't level 6 just yet, but has got a bit of overcharge there. There will be a lot of I don't know how to call them. The balls that he shoots from his mouth when he's in dragon form. Will be a lot of those.
Remaining.
We actually have seen Dragon Knight mid a couple of times.
5 seconds remaining.
But mostly that was in Asian Dota, so I'm not expecting that here. Just something that you have to keep in mind. Dragon Knight against the Lifestealer. They can't really go for a man fight unless Lifestealer has got that Dragon Tail up on him. Just getting stunned up, which of course, if he's raged, you can't really do that. Though the thing is about a Dragon Tail, you can't dodge it. Like, it is too instant. It is instant and you can't run away from it. You can't see the flying projectile and go for it. As we're gonna see the Tidehunter picked up here as the last pickup for EG. I have to say I like it. Team fight potential. So if the push comes, they have a Ravage to be scaring Qpad Pandas away with. Now of course Clockwork is gonna try to make that not happen, because those cogs might be able to burn away enough mana for Tidehunter to not be able to cast his Ravage anymore. And the Queen of Pain still getting picked up as expected. I'm not too convinced though. We're gonna see how it works out. I mean, maybe I'm valuing the lifestealer too much, and not giving enough credit to Minnie's Wisp, because, you know, we all know Minnie's Wisp. We all know that one. We have seen the movies. There has been multiple movies of Minnie playing Wisp and being able to juke and stay alive and play amazingly well. So we're gonna see how they're gonna be doing this. We're gonna see if they can force out a game number 3, because that is what they have to do to still keep in this competition. It is gonna be Qpanda Red Pandas being 1 game down against Evil Geniuses in game 2 of the Western qualifiers of the International 3 for Group B. And this is of course the game that will decide who goes to the loser bracket, who goes to the winners bracket, and who will be up against Mouse with that, and who will be up against Icy Cup. Washroom. Is that actually a word? Apparently it is. Okay, so who is playing what? We are going to be seeing Sing Sing's Queen of Pain. So they rotate roles once again. Sing Sing's Queen of Pain is going to be played on the middle lane, most likely. Wagamama, actually. No, Waka is going to be going onto the middle lane, looking at his inventory, going for a fast bottle. Sing Sing might be going for a safe lane top. We're going to be having Select playing the Clockwork. It's going to be Jarex on his Nyx Assassin. We know that he worked on those Vendettas, so let's bring them in. Of course, Wisp is going to be played by Minnie, or Io is going to be played by Minnie on the side of EG. We've got ourselves the lineup where Jo is playing the Lifestealer. We're going to be seeing Fear on his Rubik. It will be Beatis playing the Keeper of the Light Demon once again on his Storm Spirit, and Bamboo on his famed Tidehunter, mostly famed for his jukes on the solo lane, long lane, and that is exactly which role he is going to be playing here as well. And look at this. Level 1 engagement. You have your Impale, you have your Tether, you have your Battery Assault, you have your Dragon Tail. They have to be careful though. Here they come, here they come. Hello! Impale, they want a Demon. They don't care about Lifestealer. Go for Demon. I'm not too sure if that was the right choice. Minnie is gonna get open wounded. Then Illuminate. Oh, Minnie is gonna be the first one if he's not careful. He is running for his life. One more hit. There he goes. Fear picks it up. In the meantime, Storm Spirit still goes down, but the first blood is already spilled. Illuminate doesn't kill off Jarex. One more hit to go. He walks fast though, and he should be able to get himself away in time unless Fear is faster, which in this case is not the case. EG pick up the first blood, and Demon able to juke it long enough for his team to pick up the first blood. It is gonna be a start that Qpanda was not hoping for. Of course, going for the Lifestealer might not have been ideal, but the Dragon Tail might have been enough, and then the Tether Stun as well. Maybe it would have been enough, but Qpanda one kill behind. Well, the kills are even, but the first blood gold behind. We are gonna have Wagamama sitting in the mid lane. I'm with a Minnie here, so this will be a dual lane. We're going to be having a single lane on the bottom lane. It will be Sing now rotating top, going to be changing around. We're going to be having Select on the bottom lane with Sing taking on Bamboo. And we're going to be having the Nyx Assassin going towards the top lane to help Sing and maybe pull on stack and just get experience there. As we're going to see Select just going towards the bottom lane. He won't be able to do that much in this bottom lane, and that is exactly why Sing Sing rotated, because he needs to be one that can make things happen on the map. In the meantime, Storm is going to be the one that's going to be happy on this middle lane, because he is he's leveling faster than Wagamama, purely for the fact that Minnie is hanging around stealing some experience. And if he's going to be able to stay alive here, then he is going to be having the time of his life. The only downside is though, like I said, I mean, he needs to be able to stay alive, otherwise it's not going to be of that much use, obviously. In the meantime, the push continues for EG on the bottom lane. They're not going to be stopping this. And of course, always this one tower like this, I mean, you have got, of course, your compendium bets to say when the first tower goes down before 2 minutes. It's already too late for that. We are going to be seeing Bamboo here. Now with Queen of Pain up against him, he's a bit less confident to really stand up against her. And, you know, understandably so. It's really annoying to be dealing with that. But he'll take what he gets, what he can get. And he'll, of course, also will be trying to just get his level 6 as fast as possible, which is what he is going to be aiming for. In the meantime, Jo sitting on 13 for 5, now having Select up against his lane. And the 13 for 5, by the way, is the highest last hits/denies on the map. Followed by his own teammate, Demon, on the Storm Spirit. So up against the dual lane, you wouldn't say it based on last hits, because he's not getting slowed, he's not getting stopped, and he is level 4 while Dragonite is still level 3.5. And this is something that you kind of can't afford. You need to shut that Storm Spirit down. If you're going to be on a 2 versus 1 lane, you need to do something, otherwise you might as well just leave. I guess Mini is just here to make sure that Wagamama is at least not, well, at least getting still something. They want to still try for this. The Tether Stun goes through as well, and they might be able to get this, and they will! And that's the kill that they need. IO Wisp Mini gets the last hit. Spirit's helping out, Dragon Tail helping out, Tether Stun, it's all was there. These are the kind of kills that I need, and of course the double damage rune kind of helped out as well, obviously. And one thing that I would like to know from people in my chat, because as you know, no delay on the chat, so you can just talk to me. I am actually quite curious to see who is in favor of which team for this matchup. Qpanda or EG? Who do you want to take the series? Do I have more Qpanda fans or do I have more EG fans? That's the question. EG, Qpanda. Arnold Schwarzenegger. EG, Qpanda. It's kind of split. Okay, I like it. I like it. You can battle it out amongst each other. It is very split, I see. I must say, I myself am a bit torn. I think on paper EG looking better, but I would really like to see Qpanda succeed as well. In my compendium, I filled in that EG and Mouse Sports would take the whole thing. But if it's gonna be EG and Qpanda making it through to group, making it out of Group B, I'm gonna be happy as well. In the meantime, Select looking for something, has an Invis rune. Can't really look for something though, he's level 3, can't really do anything. He's gonna dodge the Illuminate. That's at least nice. He's gonna be having his Wisp helping out, perhaps. Gonna be able to go for Tether Stun. There goes the Cogs, and they are gonna be going for Vedius. He is gonna be going down. Nice pickup, Mini. Helping out, getting the last hit. He might have given away first blood, but he also got himself 2 of the 3 kills that his team has so far. Mini Wisp. We all love it. Admit it. But yeah, in the meantime, I mean, there is a Lifestealer free farming. That is pretty much clear. While you can't really compare that to Queen of Pain free farming, because first of all, Queen of Pain is a bit behind in terms of last hits compared to a Lifestealer. Second of all, she's not going to be that hard carry that a Lifestealer can be. We have the gold graph going the way of EG. Even with the kills going the way of Qpanda, it doesn't change that. Experience graph might be a bit more even, but with all the farm and experience that EG is also getting inside that jungle with their supports, and that's something that Qpanda doesn't get, EG is pulling ahead there as well. In the meantime, they get an Impale up on Bamboo. Bamboo running for his life, should be able to do that, and will be getting a Shadow Strike to send him on his way. But it's only level 1 and it won't be enough to kill him off, but maybe actually Mini can. Maybe he can. He can! Hello, Mini!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Welcome to the fight! If you can call that a fight. This is Executioner. Oh, mid lane. Dragon Tail was tried, but it doesn't matter. He goes down. He got left alone. Mini paying for his insolence, leaving his master. Dragonite goes down. Mid lane, 3 people here from EG. Well, now only 2 actually, with Demon actually rotating bottom. Lifestealer sitting mid. Gonna be up against that Dragonite. Oh, relocate, going top, going for Bamboo, Impale hits. He can't escape. He is only level 5. They need to try and delay that level 6. I guess so far so good. Bamboo going down for the 2nd time in a row, and Mini getting all the kills. And rotating back middle. Where they find Jayo. Jayo was gonna be taking some spirits hits. Haste rune for Mini still. In the meantime, it is gonna be the gold graph still a bit in favor of EG. Experience graph, I'm kind of, yeah, that's what I was waiting for. For Qpanda Pandas to, with these skills, scouting, and I have to say though, like 400 is really nothing. But still. It is turning around a bit as we see that Jayo is still going for his armlet. We still can see Bamboo just scrambling to level 6. Demon level 7 right now, but his farm is not really amazing. I mean, he died twice. And he died twice. One of those was, of course, the kills in the river at level 0. Well, mid-level 1, rather. But his farm is not too amazing, and he kind of needs to have his Orca to be able to go up against the Queen of Pain, which is, I guess, I mean, instead of comparing the Storm Spirit to the Dragonite, I want to compare him to the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain sitting on 42 for 19, 41 for 4 upon Demon, but if we look at the net worth, it is going to be the way of the Queen of Pain in terms of net worth. Even without any towers down on either side, there is a pretty distinct distance between them, and actually not anymore. Wow, that went fast. How does that happen? Regen bought by someone, by Queen of Pain perhaps. Queen of Pain was going for that Orchid, of course, as well. The distinct difference, though, is mostly between Lifestealer and the rest. Lifestealer was gonna be going for Wagamama. Wisp might be able to help out. Ooh, the tether is out to his tail, but apparently it works just as well. Flare gonna send them on the way. Select doesn't have his hook just yet. I do like that the tether is on his tail, though. That's kind of funny, because I know that the Iron Shell was on his tail, but now also the tether is like funny. Dragging him along. And they're scouting them out with the spirits. Fear, level 6, will be able to try and steal stuff. As we have a rotation from the smoked up people, it is going to be Qpanda going towards top, and I like seeing this because previous game they were a bit too passive for my taste, but right now they're trying more things. Their smoke is actually going to be going the other way again. I'm not too sure if that's the right call. They just gave up. And there is actually a smoke coming up from EG as well. At least I guess these people are smoked. Yep, they are. Jo, Fear, and BDez smoking up. Would have found Qpanda if they were a bit earlier, but don't do that right now. Now we're gonna be seeing Wisp gonna be the target. Here they come. Open wounds up on the Wisp. Tether is not gonna be able to go there. There he goes. This is the only way he went. The only way he could go, and he goes down. Fear though, gonna go down as well. Sonic Wave up on 3. Here comes Sing looking for more as Jarek's gonna get ravaged, and Bamboo gets the 3 of them. 2 of them that were still there, and everybody goes down apart from Jarek's, who wasn't there because he was bottom, and that is a 2-4-4 trade. It is gonna be EG that takes that fight very convincingly, and with it, lay down their mark on the game. Make sure, like, okay, you know what, for now, this game is ours. Qpanda, you better come up with something spectacular to try and take the game back. For now, it's in the hands of EG. Courtesy of the Ravage of Bamboo.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And that's the gold graph spiking, but I'm more importantly seeing the experience graph. Boom! Come on, it should be better than that. No, it's not. Surprisingly. The difference is really not that big just yet. But the difference that we see in net worth? Very big. Jo, armlet ready. And it is something that Wagamama is probably going to be pretty jealous about because he really doesn't come further than Treads. And Treads is something that Lifestealer already has, so basically it's just an entire item behind. They're gonna be trying to go bottom though, maybe trying to take down the towers. I mean, they don't have any tower down just yet on the entire map, that is. And if they can just take down towers, it would mean that they can get some core gold up, as EG is gonna make sure that they are at least trying to defend their towers. Coming in, finding Jarek's here. Here's an Impale already. Here comes Wagamama going for the Dragon Tail, finds it as well in the middle of the animation. There is also the Tether Sun, and it is gonna be Demon that goes down. Nicely done. I like the Dragon Tail mid-animation of the ball lightning. He was just okay, I can't yeah, that's something that doesn't work if I don't have a cam. I was animating that, so, or imitating that rather. So, yeah. Good kill and a tower as a reward. They do use all 5 heroes for that, leaving Qpanda, or leaving rather EG, to farm a bit in the mid lane. And we are going to be seeing them continuing on the mid lane as well, because they want to take down a tier 1 tower here, and this is something that Qpanda should aim to defend. Fortification goes off, Jarek's is already around there, he has got a level 6. TP incoming now also from Select. Oh, they don't want to defend. They're not going to be able to defend. Wisp coming in. They do want to defend. Here they come. It is going to be a Ravage that is up again in 4 seconds. So Mini is going to be the first target. Or going to be going down. Nice Impale up on 3. Fear steals himself the same Impale. And they will be able to, with killing off Mini, able to just take the tower. And I'm actually thinking, who did Mini take with him? Was it actually Sing Sing? Or was he by himself? Looked like he was by himself, right? Demon being infested. I'm gonna be seeing if we can steal someone on the top lane. Where's my camera? There's my camera! And they already picked up Xenofame before I could move my camera because I don't know why I was slow. But I was. Demon in the meantime doing pretty well. He's not even going for an Orchid.
Dire's top tower is under
Orchid
attack.
is only something that Quap goes for, Sing Sing goes for. He is just going for a BKB. Of course, that was Mini's kill streak gone too as well, I believe. Spirits hitting a bit. There is a Ravage still up because it wasn't used in the previous fight. That is the second tier 1 tower to go down on the side of Qpanda, by the way. And of course they see the Wisp. They know exactly where they are. Impale, gonna be hitting up on Jao. Dragon Breath as well. Can they do it? No. Armor toggling. Now the Rage goes up on Jarex. Jarex is gonna be going down. There's the Ravage. Hits on 3. Sonic Wave will try to help out, but is it gonna be too late? Is it gonna be too much? EG, they lose Demon. Are they gonna lose Bambo? Yes, they do. Demon buys back and is gonna be called back by BDS here as well, as we see Select still going down. Mini still alive for this as well. And it is gonna be Mini that is gonna be chased down by Demon. Mini that is gonna be dropping there, and it is 4 dead on the side of Qpanda, and it is EG that is only resulting in 1 hero that is dead. It is a Tidehunter. I mean, he did what he came for. He got the Ravage off. Of course, Demon bought back for that, but that is worth it because he still got a kill after that, and that was painful for Qpanda. The second fight in a row that they get like this. I mean, they might be able to pick off heroes, but team fight like this, you can't win up against a Tidehunter. It is just not possible. That Ravage was very good. I mean, yeah, Bamboo gave his life, but that's the thing that you do as a Tidehunter. At some point, you can hope to survive those kind of things if you get yourself a bit more tanky, if you get yourself Blink Dagger, stuff like that. But right now, this is the best he could do. He did it successfully, so it is going to be Qpanda that are going to be recuperating, trying to get their farm back up.
Middle tower is under attack.
Trying to get Wagamama's farm up because that's the one that's important, going for his drums. And then trying to get pickoffs because that's what they need to do. But EG, of course, knows that that is what Qpanda needs to do. And EG is going to be the one to try and just go for a bit of 5-man Dota. I mean, they have the lineup for it, so why not? Or maybe not 5-man, but at least grouping up, making sure that everybody is always at least fairly close to be able to jump in, shoot Wisp TP. You get like a moment to actually go get yourself over there, of course. As we are going to be seeing Jao going for a Desolator by the looks of it. But yeah, they're sticking together-ish. Fear is going to be walking around Demon, knowing that he should not be out by himself right now. We do, of course, have the Nyx Assassin there, but Nyx Assassin can't do anything by himself now either. It's basically the same thing. The one thing that, of course, is good for Qpanda is that they do have that ward there. Because at this point, you need to go for those pickoffs. And this is the only ward that they got, so, you know, they could have done more. But you need to be finding where your enemy is so you can actually relocate towards that. As we are going to be seeing Bamboo defending his tower on the top lane. Is going to be successful at that. Mini and Qpanda, Wagamama backing off a bit. He was gonna say, like, he's calling someone. Who's he gonna call? It's gonna be Fear. It's gonna be the last tier 1 tower infest out. Select gonna be going down, and now the path is clear to take down the tier 1. At the meantime, Qpanda does not want to fight this one. They want to try to take down the tier 1 tower and return on the top lane. Tier 1 tower and the turn in the top lane. Yeah, I know, I just said that. But it is gonna be the tower that will be going down on Qpanda first, and BDS TP's top. Together with everybody, calls Fear towards him. I mean, who needs TP scrolls if you got your spirit form? And is going to be able to defend this tower with that, because Qpanda couldn't get it done in time. And, yeah, Wagamama continuing to farm, needs to farm. We see the net worth. He's still behind Sing Sing on his Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain almost has got the orchid complete. Maybe with that he might be able to make a bit of more of a difference on the map. But for now, not able to do so. And we are going to be seeing the Desolator indeed completed up on JO already. He's 8 for 0 for 5. He has been in all of the 13 kills that his team has so far. 100% attendance rate. And that is just damn scary right now. As we have a smoke up for Qpanda. There's only 3 here though. Well, there could of course be 2 extra with the Wisp relocated in. So that's something that I keep in mind. And they have the hook shot to initiate with. Let's see if they can get it done. Sing Sing, of course, here also able to blink himself in. Doesn't have the orchid. Maybe if they win a fight, might be able to have an orchid then. Demon hiding behind his tower. They now see him. The hook shot could hit. Could also find Jo though. But they're not gonna try. Backing off, realizing that fighting near tier 1 tower of enemy territory might not be what they want, especially not knowing the Tidehunter could be there at any moment if he were carrying a TP, which is not, but able to TP in theory, to be able to land a good Ravage. There's gonna be EG that lays down the pressure once more, this time in tier 2 towers. Tier 2 mid is gonna be the target. He's trying to force out something. They are having the Tidehunter with them as well. Tidehunter that has a blink dagger, as we just saw, so he doesn't need to risk his own life too much to walk into the right position. Can just blink himself in, Ravage, and then walk out, which should be allowing himself to stay alive. Gem of Truth up on Jo as well, so no nicks that can come through with surprises. And it doesn't look like Qpanda wants to really defend this. I mean, they can't really fight this, they know that. But not doing anything, like not having the lanes pushed out already, might not be the way to go. EG, they take the tier 2, and again, this tier 1 is actually in the fence range for EG should the TPs come. The TPs are gonna come. Gonna come with an infested demon. Ooh, the relocate. How did he just get bottom soaked? Oh, he got recalled. I was wondering how that Storm get to the bottom lane that fast. I was thinking, is that a glitch? But no, he got recalled. Okay, I'm back. Thank you very much. That was like brain fart intermezzo. Yay. Looks like Wagamama still wants to go for his armlet, perhaps. Could be a possibility. Could be also a Helmet of Dominator, which is also an item that Dragon Knights would like to have, purely to stack up Ancients more than anything else. Gold Graph going the way of EG still, not as fast as you might think considering the way things are going, but that is, as the chat points out, the result of pushing with 5 constantly, sticking around constantly, knowing that Wisp Dragon Knight combination is there, it's around the corner. And we're going to be seeing Demon. Again, infested. We're going for something. Infest out. Illuminates flying. And everybody TP's out. And Qpanda not able to reply to anything that's gonna come off top. If EG continues to push on a tier 2, I'm not sure if they can even fight. They probably can't. They are still trying to catch up on their farm, and it's not going that fast. And they don't have the damage yet to fight EG off. They have control. I mean, they've got Dragon Tail, an Impale, Cogs, Tether Stuns, Slows. But in terms of damage, they basically only have the Sonic Wave.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And the Dragon's Breath.
Top tower is under attack.
But that's it.
Dire's top tower has
And that's the tower down. EG didn't even need to really put in any effort into that. And the TP goes mid. They want to fight this. Here comes Bamboo. Goes for a Ravage just on Wagamama though. But they really want him dead. And they're only going to be fighting a Wisp. Only gonna be able to find a Mini there. Unless he can tether himself away to a creep fast enough. He is going to be able to tether himself, but not going to be able to be getting away from that telekinesis from Fear. And actually, Fear stealing the tether, which is always nice to have. Just walking in a circle. Yay. Ball lightning in. Hello, select, they say, and the BKB gets turned on, so the Sonic Wave completely whiffs and Illuminate clears out select. That is the first 10-second BKB that he did. The Sonic Wave completely ignored because of that. And it is EG that continues to come out ahead on these encounters. Continues to be able to have the freedom of basically doing anything they want as long as they're together. Because that's what it comes down to. When they're alone, they might get picked up, but EG sticking together like glue, and it's working out for them just fine. And they're gonna go for the last tier 2 tower still standing. I don't blame them. Bit of extra gold. It's never wrong. They do have their core items up, and then some though. It's gonna be Jao's going for the Assault Grasp by the looks of it. Gonna be having Demon having 1k after having his BKB finished. Keeper Fly still wants to have his mechanism though. Doesn't have that yet, but we'll be able to get it after this tower probably. As Lifestealer takes the tower, and they still hold on to their tier 1 mid. They could actually try to deny it, but yeah, that's not really needed, but they will. The reason that I say it's not really needed is because, in theory,
Radiant's middle tower has been
that tower is, of course, the great point, great beacon on the map that they can TP to, that they can use at a base for to go to Roshan. That is basically because the dire advantage with towers is already gone because they picked up all the towers, but that tier 1 tower actually made it a Radiant's advantage. Let's see what the smoke up is gonna bring them right now. We see the minimap, of course. EG doesn't, but Roshan looks to be the target, and they're not gonna get contested for that if they indeed go for that, which indeed is the case. Or not? Or yes? No words anymore. But the flare will scout them out, and that will be just that. Will be the end of it. A very quiet game again, with a lot of like, from the get-go, EG was getting a bit ahead, so we know that Qpanda probably don't want to be fighting this, and the fights that they did take, they lost. So we're gonna be seeing them, you know, being careful and just trying to hold back, trying to farm. But that also leaves EG to just get farm as well, and farming basically just as much as Qpanda does, but just taking down the control of the entire map. And it is really turning into a bit of a stalemate of a game, waiting for that one last fight that, by the looks of it for now, goes the way of EG. As Demon once again takes an Aegis. And Qpanda just trying to go where nobody else is. This time they don't have a Nature's Prophet that can split push, because that would be something that they can still do. No, they have to have it from the combination of Dragon Knight Wisp. TP incoming. This is gonna be the Keeper of the Light. Gonna get a Dragon Tail. Gonna be finding Jay already there. The recall was already started. Wisp will still be back here shortly, so Jay will be able to get a kill unless the tether is in time. Which it might be, actually. Yep, there he goes. Or, no, there he goes. So, never mind that. A god like Jo picks himself up, and Jo, of course, he hasn't died yet. He is 9-0 to 6. He has only not been involved in one of the kills. He's been involved in 15, so having a great game on his Lifestealer so far. The reason the Lifestealer is banned out so often is the reason shown here by Jo. Invisibility. As Fear has his 4-staff ready. I mean, the gold on the supports is going to be more and more important, as we see actually Fear as support has more farm, more net worth, higher net worth than this offlane Clockwork, and that's something that is just starting to get a bit painful. They do have still Wagamama and Sing Sing doing okay-ish, still 4k behind in terms of net worth compared to Jo, but at least they're having something. At least they're holding on, and they still have hope, definitely. I mean, one good team fight and everything can go back to going in favor of Qpanda. But we are going to be going towards a 10k gold advantage for EG, and the experience graph going past the 5k now soon as well. And it's just going to be a game that is going to be waiting until EG says, okay, you know what, we're done messing around, we're done playing it safe. And you know, you can't blame him for playing safe. You know, this is the international qualifiers. You can't not play safe sometimes. So it is going to be on EG's board to say, we're done. We're going to 5-man push mid. And I know that a lot of you people might be, or some of you people might have seen the game a while back, was when the Good Studios was still doing arenas, to have just 4 people and just that battle it out over a night or over a weekend or something like that. And at some point there was MTW taking on an American team. I don't know which one anymore. And at that point it was a very, very stalemate game, because there was turtling going on like the highest that you can think of. And then MTW, they had a Spectre that was just so incredibly, massively farmed. And MTW, they just really didn't want to lose, so they just continued farming. And Synderen at that point actually said at the end at an interview saying, you know what, we could have probably gone in 10 minutes before, but we just wanted to make sure. So that is something that EG can do here as well, so of course just continue farming until they realize they can actually take this convincingly. Maybe they were just waiting for the assault grass, because of course that one is done right now. We do still have the Aegis up on Demon.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower.
Bamboo is just waiting for a place to go in on, and they can't really find it. Oh, hook shot in, select, he's going in. With TPing as well, a bit out of sync, but it doesn't matter, they're still gonna go for that. Ravage goes off though, and it is already gonna be the Quap that goes down, Select that goes down, Wagamama that goes down, and it's gonna be buyback up on buyback. Mini gonna be relocated back to where he came from, as we still see Keep of Light going down to the one last hit that Mini threw out. Shadow Strike gonna be silencing up Demon. Demon still has the RP though, or sorry, Aegis rather. Oh, Cogs locking in Bamboo. Bamboo is happy, he already did his Ravage. It's okay if he dies. So far not dying just yet though, and here comes Bamboo again, having Jail with him as well, and Jail able to pick up the next assassin. Jarex, Select, or sorry, Sing Sing gonna be going down as well. Select backing off there as Mini is running for his life, gonna get chased down. No more mana left on EG though, and with those Cogs it's not gonna get any better, but they're not getting forced away. Wagamama now buys back. And this is gonna be still melee racks taking a heavy beating. Demon will probably still fall, but the Aegis, like we said, still gonna be up. We'll still be having it popped freely, happily, because he needs to get that extra mana back. So there he goes. And here comes Bamboo again, just making sure that it is going to be safe for Demon to come back up again. And that is going to be one lane of Rex going down. Empire, rather, EG. Yeah, awkward. Is going to be walking away from that one. Oh, relocate. They want to try and do this. Mini is down to half HP though. It is going to be Bamboo that will still go down. Jarek's coming around as well. Nice counter gank. Able to get something on the back of that one, which is something that they really need, of course. The question is it going to be enough? We are going to be seeing the gold graph still going up further. Experience graph, same story. It is going to be EG that is ruling this place right now. This map of Dota is theirs. And with the map, I just mean the area, not really the map. I should use it in the StarCraft term. If you know what I mean. Which you probably do. Yeah. Yeah, I've got one min throw hammer up on the Dragon Knight. Probably still wants to go for his BKB. Just so that he doesn't get vortexed and ravaged and open wounded and telekinesis and basically everything that EG can throw at him. In the meantime, Sing also going for that BKB. Jarek's hanging around him just in case. Doesn't really have anything for himself. Has got a bracer, has got boots. That's about all that you can wish for right now. He's gonna be seeing Mini. His mechanism is complete. He died 6 times overall. Of course, some of those were just giving his life for his teammate and then relocating somewhere, dropping off his teammate and relocating back into his doom. That actually happened at least twice. As we are going to be seeing now a build up for the heart for Jo as well. And he still hasn't died yet this entire game. He is level 17. Going to be jumping himself into Invisible Demon once again. And that is gonna be bottom lane that he might want to go to. It's already gonna be too late for BDS though, or is it? Hello Bamboo, hello Ravage, Jerax doing what he can. Spike Carrop is helping out, BDS still goes down. Maybe they can do more. Bamboo alive for now, Mini. 1 second until he goes away. Bamboo able to stay alive, the rest though. Oh, Sing, I'm not sure if that was worth it. No, it wasn't. That was gonna be Bamboo going down still to Sing, and he actually has enough gold that he buys back. He can just do that, and AG, they continue pressuring on, knowing that the Sonic Wave is down for 50 seconds, and with Sonic Wave basically mean Queen of Pain. And that's basically the only one that's really pumping out high bursts of damage, because Dragonite's not really there yet, even though he has his BKB, and nobody else is really doing the damage. And maybe... No, are they not gonna go on? They could go on. Maybe they don't have an Aegis anymore though. Of course. Might be something. Maybe they're gonna wait for Qpanda to make a mistake with this. Perhaps that would be the way to go for it. They're hanging around anyway, as Demon has got his Scythe of Vice. Maybe that was what they were waiting for. Waiting for it to back out anyway.
Let the fun begin.
It is a tough place to be in if you're Qpanda right now. Of course, winner of this best out of 3 goes up against Mouse in the next matchup. And another Infest out. Or Infest in rather for now. Oh, Vendetta and Smoked. Double. But still only level 1 Vendetta, so his Vendetta will go away soon. And the smoke for AG is actually there. Knowing that they can do this, they're just gonna walk up. Maybe trying to take the... like this. Going that way. Finding Select, killing him off. There he goes. Select is indeed gonna be the target, and in to the enemy base they go. And they will be able to maybe go on to the bottom lane if they want to, because the backdoor protection is gone as their creeps push in. And they can just do this if they want to, but the TPs come in, and right now they lost their momentum and they're not gonna be able to do it anymore. Or are they? Well, Jayo says they are, okay. Fair enough. Fortification at least already forced out. Demon. Ball lightning in away a bit. Qpanda hanging around. Of course, want to dodge that Blink RP. Blink Ravage, rather. But that's a tough thing to do. As it's level 2 already. Aegis is going to be up again in just a moment. And I'm sure you heard that, but I heard it too, and I can't open right now. So I can't do that. Gonna be seeing Qpanda in a bit of trouble here. And their gold graph doesn't lie. That experience graph doesn't lie. Ghost Scepter up on the Queen of Pain just to stop her the harassment that comes off from the Lifestealer. And everybody mid once again for Qpanda. They smoke up. They want to do something against this that is happening. They know this is happening, but they can't do anything against it unless they have the perfect scenario, which is going to be a hook in for Select. Here they come. Let's see if they can do it. Sonic Wave. Jayo, still alive for now, has got the armlet to toggle. It is going to be Sing that goes down first. Wagamama in a lot of trouble right now, trying to do what he can, but look at the damage that's being tanked out by Jayo. It is going to be Qpanda that called the GG. It is going to be EG that take game 2, no game 3. Oh my god. I can rhyme this all day long. But no, it is going to be EG that will be going up against Mouse Sports. Qpanda are going to be up against IC Cup tomorrow first thing at 5 PM actually. And EG will be going up against Mouse Sports in about... Well, we are actually quite behind on schedule, aren't we? So maybe about 20 minutes time. So Qpanda, disconnect. Not a very surprising ending in the end. And of course a lot of people will have expected this, no matter how big their love for Qpanda is. Gonna be waiting until the throne explodes.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
we're gonna be still seeing Jarex, the last one alive in Qpad's base. The last one still connected, rather. It's gonna be there, but the throne will explode. There we go. So, we're gonna be having another game. Motorsports taking on AG. Probably one of the best matchups in Group B. So stick around, because more Dota coming your way. And don't go anywhere. And let's me just doing that one. There we go. Stick around. Nice inventory beat is.